Okay. Let's hope for the best here. I'm not doing too well. I mean, relative to my personal losses.
Okay.
Hello! Thanks for joining us today. Welcome to Sabacc Chat. Can I get you a drink?
Me?
Yeah.
Oh, no, I'm good.
Are you good? Almost as good as the opening shot of Star Wars: A New Hope?
Well, my cards aren't good. I have 0.
We'll see. Please close your eyes.
Okay.
And dream of a tranquil starfield. Are you dreaming of it?
I'm picturing a tranquil starfield.
Dream of it.
What do you mean? Okay, I'm dreaming.
You're thinking about it.
Yeah, I'm thinking about it.
Okay, and now slowly look down.
Okay.
Open your eyes. You see a planet. Then you see a second larger planet. Then a third huge planet at the bottom of the frame. The music swells up. Then...
Call 10.
No. Then a single ship flies into frame. John Williams' Rebel fanfare blasts into our ears. But what's this? The ship is being fired upon? And it's firing backwards? What is it shooting at? It's a huge ship which completely fills the frame. It takes over 10 seconds to fly through our view. I better raise you here. If your cards are as bad as you claim, you get 50 more.
That's about to change.
Anyway, this is a Star Destroyer in a chase we know absolutely nothing about. But it doesn't matter because we've become completely drawn into the movie.
Oh, you're talking about Spaceballs with the bumper sticker?
No, I'm not talking about Spaceballs. I'm talking about Star Wars: A New Hope. Okay, close your eyes again.
I'm good. Whoop. No shift.
Did you get what you wanted there? It doesn't feel like it. You're still weak on this one. One of the greatest, most ballin' opening shots of any movie ever.
Most ballin'? Did you say that because I said Spaceballs?
I said that because it's the most ballin' and greatest. It's so great. 300.
300, okay. Well, I guess it's fine and all, but say ballin'. I don't know, that just doesn't sit right.
The opening is a work of art. It freaked out a lot of stoners in the 70s at first sight of all those special effects.
Episode 3, on the other hand, I would say is ballin'. That opening shot does something similar, except it's all out war.
It's too much. It's like 100,000 ships and vehicles and things. You don't even know what's going on. Peace, man, not war. 3 planets, 2 ships. That's all you need. Oh, you're raising 300? Oh, okay. I call. Let's do it. Alderaan.
Oh, Sean. Let's see. Okay, he's 17?
Sabacc.
Oh, shit.
I would have re-raised, but I didn't want to risk you folding. I wanted that Sabacc pot. I need these chips.
Well, what do you say we put your assertion about A New Hope to the test, and we skim through the opening of the rest of the Star Wars movies? Figure out which opening deserves the title Most Ballin'. Might as well start chronologically. Episode 1, you're up. So the opening shot is a starship traveling toward a planet and a blockade of deadly battleships. Well, that's the way it's described in the crawl anyways. That sounds like a cool opening.
Oh, that reminds me. That's what I wanted to put in the Sabacc pot today. In a game of Deadly Battleship.
Oh, nice.
Death to them all, as the slogan goes. Hey, do you remember the song? As deadly as a snake, like poison in a cake. The battleships will get you any way they can. Don't touch them. Yeah.
Yeah, so how much do you want for that?
$1.
Okay.
Oh, shit.
Oh.
Sorry. So notice that, well, A New Hope had one deadly battleship firing on one other ship. Episode 1 had many, many unimpressed fans. Because shortly after that opening shot, Newt Gunray is talking about something and it's all over. So ends as pulled into the Star Wars universe as you will be in this particular film. Here you go. Better luck next time.
Okay. Yes, while the opening has potential, the dialogue that follows is quick to establish the weird accents and often incomprehensible voices that would plague the rest of the film. But let's not be too hard on old Episode 1. That's a game for another day. Let's just agree that because Episode 1's opening is short and uneventful, we're going to have to eliminate it from the competition, right?
I agree. Call 10.
I'm sorry, Episode 1, you are not Sabacc Chat's most ballin' opening. Please pack your bags and leave. I stand. Ken, who's up next? What about Episode 2? The camera slowly pans up,
That's a first.
to reveal Coruscant. With 1, then 2, then 4 ships fly past the camera and begin a barrel roll as they approach the planet.
Well, I don't think it brings about a lot of intrigue.
100.
It's just 4 ships coming in for a landing. Who cares? Panning up doesn't really amaze me.
It amazes me. I like that it goes up. Kind of breaks the paradigm. You know, people think you have to come down onto a planet when really there is no up or down in space.
I raise 375. Okay, well, let's keep it in the running for the time being. Is it as good as Revenge of the Sith's opening shot?
No way. Yeah, I fold. I love how...
I had 22, by the way.
Okay, good hand. Got me. I love how in Revenge of the Sith you're thrown into a spaceship battle. That's awesome. There's no thinking about paradigms or anything like that. Good hand.
Well, then we might as well eliminate Episode 2. Episode 2, will you please step forward?
Episode 2. We loved how your opening went up instead of down. Unfortunately, if you look at the still of your opening, you can see here and here, there's a distinct lack of things going on. When you compare it with Episode 3, you'll see all kinds of things going on in these areas. Ships firing, ballers all over the place. It's like a literal ball.
And I'm afraid everyone's invited.
Sorry, Episode 2. Please pack your bags and leave.
Well, we looked at Episode 4. Let's look at Episode 5, Empire Strikes Back. I have high hopes for this one.
Okay.
The camera pans down to show a distant moon and then Darth Vader's Super Star Destroyer slowly lumbering forward. Well, that's kind of boring.
No, it's not. No, it's facing us. It's coming right for us, in fact. Look, we just read that the rebels are being pursued, hidden, and evading. Vader is obsessed with finding them. Those words make us feel like we're hiding. Suddenly, the Empire is there, looking right at us in a wide open field of stars. We're vulnerable. It's subconsciously disarming. You think that distant planet is going to save you? Oh, look at that. Sabacc shift. Alright, I had bad cards anyways.
Yeah, I had bad cards too.
Oh, really?
Well, I guess we're on an even keel. Here you go.
Thank you, sir.
What was the question?
Do you think that distant planet is going to save you in the opening of Empire?
Is it habitable?
Actually, unlikely that it's habitable. According to researchers at NASA, only about 22% of stars have planets that are habitable, and that's based on data obtained from the Kepler telescope. So it's more likely, about 5 to 1 chance more likely, uninhabitable.
Well, the first shots of Empire were not taken with the Kepler telescope.
No, but presumably it's comparable. And then again, in the Star Wars universe, maybe it's not a planet at all. It could be a space station.
No, it's not a space station. Anyway, in Episode 6, Return of the Jedi, it gets a bit more interesting. The camera pans down to reveal a space station over Endar's forest moon.
Then it
Check
shows... Okay. Then it shows Darth Vader's Super Star Destroyer, the Executor, fly overhead. And Darth Vader's personal shuttle launches from its belly, along with 2 TIE fighters.
It's a pretty cool opening shot. But instead of throwing you into the action, it just sets up what's coming next. Not too exciting, but maybe more interesting than Empire. I'd say of the original trilogy, Empire's stoic shot of a single Star Destroyer launching a probe droid is the weakest. Do you agree?
Yes.
Then do you want to do the dirty work?
Okay. Empire? You're often considered the best Star Wars film in the franchise. Your opening is disarming, but in the end, it's just a single Star Destroyer seen from a distance slowly moving towards us.
50.
There's not a lot going on there, so I'm afraid we're going to have to drop you into the Rancor pit.
Drop you into the... Wow. The others just had to pack their bags and leave, but this one gets dropped into the Rancor pit?
Was that 50?
Yeah.
I call it 50. Yeah, no, I'm afraid there's no rhyme or reason to what I choose to dole out to the losers.
Okay, well, now between episode 4 and episode 6, I think we're leaning towards episode 4, right? At least they're fighting in episode 4.
Yeah. Episode 6 is more ho-hum daily grind. The launching of an Imperial shuttle, it's routine business.
Yeah, I bet 50. So, into the Rancor pit then?
With episode 6? No. Episode 6, Return of the Jedi, please step forward. Please pack your bags and accept this gift card for 4,000 credits toward the Cloud City Casino, Spa, and Luxury Resort.
Wow!
There you'll stay 3 nights in the Gallant Cloudside Heavenly Suite, where the beautiful angels of Diego will tend to your every need. I call Ken. We're sorry you're not Sabacc Chat's most ballin' opening.
Wow, the Cloud City Casino? Okay then, I think that's a bit much. Alderaan.
No! I see. Okay, let's see what to do. I guess I better trade this negative 17.
I have 20.
Yeah, 24. Unfortunately, one too many. I'm dying here.
Let's move on to the sequel trilogy. Did you even consider that? Make sure you pay the bomb out penalty into the Sabacc pot.
Oh, thank you. Yes, I'm counting them up.
Good.
10%, right?
Yeah, 10%. So, in episode 7, the camera pans down to an icy moon, and then the silhouette of a large ship engulfs it. This is beautiful and intimidating at the same time. That looks about right. Then you see 4 small transport ships lead the larger ship. This is a brilliant shot and surpasses the episode 4 opening in terms of beauty and intrigue. As advertised in the trailer, you have the darkness and the light.
The dark side and the light.
No, you don't. In my opinion, you have looming what looks to be the middle finger. Did you know that Jakku is Korean for repeatedly?
No, I didn't.
Yeah, like how The Force Awakens is a repeat of Episode 4. Episode 4's opening is in your face. You're right in the middle of the action. Not getting the middle finger action in your face, in the middle of some kind of inside joke. In Episode 7, the ship is small, the ships are pretty far away. It doesn't pull you into the action. And anyways, what's that icy moon in the background? Is that ever brought up again?
I don't think so. I'll protect this beauty. Anyway, I think a lot of people are talking about the opening shot of Rogue One. Have you seen it? It smash cuts onto a starfield with a small moon, and then pans up to reveal a small ship flying into what looks like another ship. But it actually rings around a huge planet. It's really mysterious and shocking.
Rogue One is different. I like that.
Well said. Well elaborated on.
Bet. 100.
But we have to eliminate one of them. How about we eliminate Revenge of the Sith?
How many do we have left? 4?
Yeah, 4.
Okay. How about we watch them in rapid succession?
Okay. Ooh. Oh, look at that. Oh, wow. Oh, look at that. Oh, shocking. Garth, check that out. Oh. Yes. yes, yes, yes. Have a look at that, Garth. Whoa. Shocking. Oh, I love that part. Ah, black sheep. Not very good. See, Revenge of the Sith's opening is colorful and it follows them for a long time, but I'm not sure the movie is worthy of winning. Soon after this opening shot, we see Anakin kill younglings. Shift.
I think I will take that drink. Did you put on a pot of coffee?
Sure.
Thanks. Yeah, I think we're going to be here a while. Hey, Ken, let's roll up our sleeves and really get this right.
Let's dig into it.
Yeah.
Are you protecting a -2?
Yeah.
Okay. A big score, eh? Anyway, so can we just eliminate that one for that reason? It's the black sheep.
There's no reason to eliminate it. No, it doesn't have an opening crawl, but... all right, fine. All right.
Let's get rid of it.
Rogue One, please pack your bags and drive away.
It was very nice, but number one...
I have placed a bomb on the underside of Rogue One's car. And check out this opening shot from 1958's Touch of Evil, directed by the great Orson Welles. This long, suspenseful shot follows this car we know has a bomb in it as it drives across town and passes a couple. The couple walk down the street and past the stopped car. Now both the couple and the car are in the frame. They both get stopped at a security checkpoint, and as they pull away, the camera moves to a couple in the background who hear a large bang. It's awesome. It introduces us to the characters, the setting, and the time period, all while throwing us into the middle of the action where a bomb can go off at any minute.
Wow, that's fascinating. That's 250.
Yeah, very good.
When you compare this beautiful camera work with the CGI fest of Revenge of the Sith, it doesn't really mean very much that the camera follows them for so long, does it?
I guess. And plus, soon afterwards, we get a shot of Anakin killing younglings.
Yeah.
I fold. I'm not paying $250 to hit on 12.
It's a good idea.
Sorry, Sith. I guess this is the end. Ken wants you cut. He's a bad judge.
Hey, don't throw your fellow judge under the bus.
Sith, please pack your bags and leave. It's not fair, but apparently the game is not fair. Ken's not a fair person. He's not competent.
Hey.
But there's nothing we can do about it.
Hey, I think I'm competent. Anyway, so there's 2 left now. And of those 2, I'm voting The Force Awakens as the most ballin' opening. Simply because I've seen A New Hope's opening about 1,000 times, and I've seen The Force Awakens opening only about 10 times. It's much more exciting to me, personally.
That's no reason to eliminate it. Hey, have you ever heard of the analogy of the American Revolution and the opening of Star Wars?
No. Tell me.
The American Revolution was a great war of the 18th century. The British Empire were so powerful, they forced the American people to create a revolution. Funny. The British Empire could defeat the French in battle, but not themselves.
And you're saying there's an analogy of this power in the opening of Star Wars?
Not in the Force Awakens opening.
Okay. Maybe you swayed me to the dark side. Let's reveal the winner. Sabacc Chat's most ballin' opener is... Drumroll? Not quite my tempo. Drumroll. Russian. Try again. No worries. Drumroll. Dragging. You're nobody.
Star Wars A New Hope, you're the winner. TFA, please pack your bags. We're going to have you frozen in carbonite.
To be de-thawed at a later date, possibly to take back the crown.
I will not give up my favorite decoration. I like TFA's opening where it is.
So you're giving up here? game. So what do you guys think? What Star Wars movie has the best opening shot? Leave your comments in the comments below.